He started this business to bring his family home from Africa. That is our subject today. We're interviewing a very special guest today that actually got a huge sale. So I want to congratulate him. And one of his big reasons he always speaks about is starting this online business to bring his family home from South Africa. So I want to congratulate him on all his successes. I want to say that he is one of the most sweetest guys I've ever met and so calm and patient. And he's doing an absolute incredible job in this online business, continuously posting, continuously creating content, continuously working on his empire. And this is why he is receiving results. So, without further ado, we'd like to welcome the incredible Charity for interviewing him today. So, welcome, welcome, welcome. God bless you. Thank you for joining. Please introduce yourself for us. Tell us a little bit about yourself, a little bit about your background, career, children, family, what got you into this business. Introduce yourself a little, and each of us will ask you some questions. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Georgia. And the team. So my name is Charity. I'm originally from Zimbabwe in Southern Africa there. But now currently I'm living in the United States. I'm a teacher of 25 years now. And then I moved to the United States by myself, leaving my family back in Africa. So yeah, when I came to the United States, things didn't go the way that I thought. Everything was a little bit of a challenge, including the time schedules. I found myself being engaged into too much of working because I wanted more money to send, also to take care of my family in Africa. So I basically tried a second job that I was doing. So I found myself losing myself at the same time because I had to do my full-time teaching job. After the teaching job, I have to go for a part-time job later on. So I was missing a lot. I was feeling exhausted. I was feeling it. Then that's when I started looking up, checking what I can else do that doesn't affect my main job. Then that's when I came across this business opportunity that I'm currently living. So now there I am. I'm thinking I'm doing well. Yeah, I'm doing well in this category. I've met a team that is quite helpful to me. So that's in brief, right? Thank you so much, Coach.
Thank you. God bless you. You're doing amazing. I don't think you need any help. I don't think you need any help. You're doing absolutely amazing. God bless you. Thank you. All right, now we're going to have Karen. Please, Karen, go ahead and tell us what the question is that you have for Charity today.
Wow. So first of all, thank you, Charity, for sharing that, with all of us. It's very, very inspiring to see how you are really a fighter. You are not giving up on yourself. You're not giving up on your business. You're not giving up on your family. And it's very inspirational what you just said, that you were looking for a way to help yourself and your family. And this is amazing. And my question is, how did you find yourself doing all that? Switching between your day job and your online job, it requires time and effort. Um, what was your key thing that you put your focus on to make that happen?
Okay, thank you for the question. Um, so when I came across this business opportunity, I looked at what was to fit in my schedule that was in existence already. So I was looking at something that is not taking a lot of time from my main core, my duties, of course, that are the teaching, and then I remember I had another second job that was coming that I wanted push outside of my life, right? So when I heard that this business requires something like an hour or 2 hours in a day to achieve results, that's when I said, oh, this might be a match for me. So yeah, that's when I jumped in. I also took advantage that I was given the information that you get a mentor and a coach that will be alongside your business journey. So that was a plus to me, as I did not have any background in the business. So I needed a lot of support just to kick off and get to know how things are run. I mean, every time, I mean, if you have someone to go to, your go-to person, it makes life easy, right? Always you check on that. And then I also like the fact that the business was video based, which meant it didn't demand me to attend at a certain particular time. I could attend at any time that I'm free, right? So that was a catch. So that fitted well in my situation. That's why I came and I got interested. I gave it a try, and here I am now. I'm trying it. I'm pushing. Yeah. Thank you for that.
Love it, love it, love it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You know, your story is real. It's inspiring. And a lot of people are going through the same thing, but they don't think they are like other people are. They just think it's just them going through it. So we have a lot of foreigners that are in our business in different countries, and they're finding it hard to make a living. They're finding it hard to be away from their family. They're finding it like, is this really the dream? Like, this is the Canadian or American dream? No, it's not. Working for someone else and not receiving enough funds or feeling scared and away from my family. But the good thing is this business has given people, back its time. Don't get me wrong, it's not a get rich scheme, right? You see that, Charity. You have to put your time and effort into it. I love what you're doing. Like I really watch you, and you see I like all your content. And I can see that like it's working. I see people, even in other online businesses. Like I could see because they was gonna start my business and I'm following them and they just give up. And I'm like, even that other online business they're doing, I'm like, it's not a scam, but I know there's not a lot of money in it, like our business. But I'm like, I bet if they would have continued, they probably would have got some sales. And then they give up. And then they come to me and they're like, I want to start this business. And I ask them, I'm like, well, are you going to put effort and time into it? And it's the truth. We do very well. We're the largest, most successful online business in the world. But it's at the end of the day, you still need to put in your time and effort a couple hours a day. You're going to see those results like this gentleman is receiving. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, Tiao, go ahead. Please introduce yourself for us and tell us about the topic. Ask Charity a question.
Yeah, thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to interview and ask question, Charity. And thank you so much for showing up here and giving your time and sharing your journey with us. My name is Tial. Yes, I'm a mom of two beautiful children, also stay-home mom and part-time worker. So I want, a lot of immigrants, parents, even either here in the United States or like other country or Canada or like other country, just because we are immigrants, they don't think that they can do like what you are doing. And I just also I want to mention that you are also like a very inspired man. Um, so what advice would you give them for those immigrant parents like you and me who are living in the States and they can also do this business, but even though they know that there's a way to do it, but they just didn't start like the business. But what advice can you give them to those immigrants parents?
Oh yes. Like my pathway was also, I was a bit skeptical. When I came in, I gave myself like 2 weeks to check what was happening when I after clicking the advert on the social media platform. So I was not sure whether this is real or it could be one of the fake platforms that, yeah, because my past I've been scammed in the past, right? So um, the online platform is not easy when you are coming in, and most of us, like myself, I don't know a lot about it. So when you try something and you have a past of being scammed, right? When you come in, you're always checking, hey, is this real? So you check once more, you check again whether uh, 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 it's really real or what. You want to confirm to make sure you don't lose more money, right? So the advice that I can give them, they should just know we are paying taxes, right? That's the best thing here, which means it's something that is legit. It's something that is registered in any country that each person is, right? That was one part that I was so careful when I came in. I wanted to check whether this was not a scam or something. So when I heard that the business partners are paying taxes, right, to the government, then I knew this was the right thing, right? I did not want anything that spoils my record in the United States or spoiling my profession there. No. So the issue with them is they have to check, right? They do their research to check whether the platform is real, and yeah, and the good thing is they can always check with us. We can always show them the papers that we are paying taxes in whatever countries that we live in. So there is no evidence that is much better than that to show that this is a legit business. And yeah, they are free to come in and ask any one of us to ask whether it is real or not. I thank you.
Thank you.
Love it, love it. Yes, yes, it's a real business. Although you can write off a lot of stuff. You can write off your laptop. You can write off your part of your home, your car. You visit your coach here in Barcelona, you can write off that trip because I'm going to be coaching you. We have a huge event coming in Barcelona in October. So there's so many things. Lunch, events. Okay. Meadow's my new business partner. Congratulations, Meadow. If I decide to go purchase a gift for Meadow because she's my business partner, like an outfit or something, I can write it off. Okay. I can write off her art right now because she can help me with designing in this business, designing certain things in this business. There's so many things that you can write off. It's crazy. Okay. So you can save on taxes. With a business, you can literally take control of your life. Okay, because a lot of jobs and whatever they're taking so much of your check with tax. Okay, think about that. They leave you stuck, but not with a company or business. Okay. So thank you, Charity. Okay, Maria Bonita, go ahead. Why don't you ask Charity a question?
Thank you very much. It's a pleasure to be here, Charity, with you. And I understand that the connection between you, the diasporas, and your family is very important for Zimbabweans in their country. They care so much about their relatives. Their ties are always there, even if you are living outside your home land. You're still attached to them. And I see that in your mind is to bring your relatives here. So, what you can say for other individuals who will be living in your country? I know the economy is a little bit hard, employment, healthcare, and the cost of education is very high for them to afford to send the kids to university. But they're always very proud their culture, their heritage, and they want their family to succeed. So, what will you recommend someone who is maybe living in your home country and maybe interested in joining us and doing this business, even if they are not in Canada, but they still, they can do the business through social media, internet. Thank you.
Oh yes. Yeah, you see, there's a strong tie, seriously, between myself and my family back there. I actually appreciate where I'm coming from. I also appreciate the support that they give me, even if I'm abroad like this, right? At the moment, I'm busy encouraging each one of them to just to make a follow the pages of my business partners, so that at least they get informed that this thing is not, it's actually real and it is happening. And the good thing is you can do it even from Africa at the end there, and then you can also be in a position to settle, as long as we have learned enough in the business, as long as we have known a lot of skills there, because there's a lot of support within the team that we are saying, there's a lot of support that we get, right? I was also even not a tech person, but through the guidance of the team members, now I can even click a lot of things on the computer. I can even do the posting. I wasn't doing any posting in the past, but most of the things I learned from this platform, the training that we get from there. So the issue is, I think this business suits anybody. It does not matter your age. Even those college going students can still be part of this. Even also the old ages, I see, not really old, but I'm saying those people that are maybe around 70s, they can still join this business, because we still have some people who are around above 70s in this community of ours, and they are still pushing their businesses and they are moving forward with the business. So I'm trying to gather as much as, yeah, I'm trying to give them as much education as I can, to say this is a real thing and it can be better off than most of the items that we were told in the past. Remember, in my background, it was a matter of go to university, go to school, and that is it, right? But then when you come up and when you age up, now you see that I'm really trapped here. Nothing is moving, right? That's when I realized, seriously, there must be something that I'm not doing right. If you check around yourself, I mean, compare yourself with the international group, like your age group, then you see that nothing is moving on your side, right? That's what I did. I actually saw that if I'm to match myself with someone who is probably in the United States, I'm really behind in terms of everything, right? So where am I? I went to university. Is it paying off? I saw that it's not paying off. Now my 4 kids are growing up. Still, I have not achieved anything in life. I'm always busy, jumping here or there. I leave this job. I stay in this other country. I stay in this other country, but still, things were not. I was not meeting my dreams, right? That's where I saw that it should be, there should be something that I'm missing here. And the something that I think was the answer was me starting my business, right? And then that's when I was glad when I met this one, because this doesn't take me out of my main job. At the same time, I'm trying to move towards a retirement. I'm trying to say bye bye my teaching job. I'll be probably full time in the business community now forever, because yeah, I'm seeing a lot of freedom from those that came in the business earlier than us, those who are more successful. I think we got a lot of job quitters, right? That is evidence that things are moving on their side. If someone can just work for 3 hours, 2 hours in a day and produces a lot of success than you who is staying 8 hours, 9 hours at work and you come up with nothing there. So the way to go is just having your own business, right? That's my education to most of my family members. I think if they can be hearing me now, I think they can testify that I'm always checking on them to say, are you following? Do you check some of my team members' pages just to check? Because some people don't believe me, right? So if they see that we are a big group, it cannot be a lot of people that are doing like me at the same time, almost the same thing, right? So I'm trying to me then check with other people that are in my community. Then you see whether it is not real or whether it is real. Look at it by yourself, make your own judgment. Probably some will get the education and join with us later on, right? That is my wish. Sure.
Thank you, Charity. We'll say.
Love it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, that's exactly, something that we should talk more about. Like, there's so many people doing this. This is just a handful of people that come on here. Okay, you don't have to go live if you don't want to, but I would say, why not spread the word of the business? Why not get your business out there? I hear so many people be like, oh, well, I'm working on my business. I'm like, what are you doing? What are you doing? I don't see you doing anything. I spend a couple hours a day. I'm like, I don't see you posting. I don't see an ad up. I don't see you getting results. So you have to make sure you're putting your effort into what's worthwhile. Like, you have to make sure you're doing what charity is doing. Posting, going through the training to create content, to create an ad, how to network online, how to let the automated system work for you, how to literally have an ad running that's connected to the automated system is very simple. It's super, super simple. So you got to find, you know, your place. You got to use you got to use your time, in a way where it's beneficial. And we're going to show you that. We're going to direct you, like, it's easy, step-by-step training. So this is, I really feel that if you go to his page or if you see our pages, you'll see what I'm talking about. He posts and he makes sure it's clear what he's doing. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, Anya, go ahead. Ask a question that you may have for Charity.
Hi, Charity. First of all, I want to say hats off to you for being such an amazing dad and doing all these sacrifices for your family. I think it's wonderful. Usually, not being sexist, I usually see a lot of females doing that for their families who want to be there protecting and caring and all that. But you're a male, and it's like, wow, I really look up to that. Tell me, you're teaching and all that, which is quite challenging. I have, studied that. So I know it can be challenging, to be a teacher, but you put in so much work and care and dedication to let others learn what you know, which is pretty good. And it's part of our business model as well. How would you go about explaining this to people that don't have that experience? They don't have, internet experience, how to use the online space, and also the teaching skills, because obviously you're good at talking to people and being out there showing them how to do things, which is a bonus for you. How would you sort of help people that don't have these experiences? What would you say to them? That's my question.
Right. Thank you for the question. Actually, everything we're doing is actually a learning process, right? Even the speaking that we are talking about, right? Myself being a teacher, right? I'm that other side of I'm that other type of a teacher, with always. I'm not talking a lot, right? I'm just straight to the point. I don't go around talking much. So what I'm trying to say is, excuse me, everything that comes here comes through a training, right? The way the training side, the way our business community members are coaching us, right? We are like learning from each other. We always check from the other team. How is he doing it? How is he managing? The way people talk, if I get inspired, I'll check. I'll always try to put some effort to say, can I be like here? Can I talk like Anya? Can I talk like Georgia? You know what I'm trying to say? It's always, if it comes within myself, right? I think if I tell myself that this is achievable, I can be there even at an old age like myself, right? I think I can still learn anything at any stage, anytime. So for anyone who is there, I think please feel free to come to us, as there is no limit, right? I think if you look at the members of our team, we got different age groups, right? Right. Whatever ages that we have. And all I'm trying to say is at any age, you can still learn something new, right? Nothing can stop you. As long as you got the will to start something, you can learn at any time. Nothing is challenging. The training that is provided is so comprehensive that you'll be surprised. After like 2 months, you find yourself sailing and enjoying the journey, right? So that's my advice to anybody that is there. We can still learn the new skills at this stage, at any stage. As long as you want to learn the skills, nothing can stop us from learning new skills. That's my point to those who wish to join. Thank you, Anya.
I love that. It's true. As long as you're willing to learn, it talks about this so much in all of these inspirational posts I see online, or just inspirational speakers, people who are millionaires, billionaires. It's just you don't give up, and you try, you keep going. You know, if you really want something, you'll do it. You know, there's I come across so many different people on a daily basis because I help people earn online, right? I coach them, I help them, and I see so many people that are wanting this business so bad they don't want to put work into it. I'm like, yeah, there's an automated system that's attached to it, but you still got to put your time into it because you got to get yourself out there, you got to brand yourself. People are not going to trust to buy your product if they don't see that you're real, or that you're a brand it yourself, or and the way to get yourself out there is to network, to, you know, to be strong, to be positive, to be confident. And you got that in you. You got that in you, Charity, and a lot of you got that in you here today. And Meadows, a newest one, she doesn't know what to do or what to say, she said. I told her to follow my lead. How are you feeling so far?
Pretty good. I feel secure because my mom. Yeah.
Do you think a lot of people feel like that because they have you as a coach?
Oh yes, I knew as a coach. Yes. I think that my mom is a huge help to all of her business partners. Yes, definitely.
It's like, well, a lot of your business partners don't want to post a lot like me. I don't want to post a lot. I'm like, well, do you want to succeed? You should be the biggest one to succeed since you're my daughter. She has to be like a light, right, for everybody. She's supposed to be an offspring of mine, which you are, and she has to be the one that is like a spin image of what does. Don't you guys think? So you better post as much as mommy posts, huh? Okay. Okay. Thank you for that. Okay, now we're gonna go to Francesca. Go ahead, Francesca. Maybe tell us where you're coming from today with your beautiful hat again, and ask Charity a question.
Well, hello everyone. I'm coming live from San Diego, California, and I've been in this business for a few years. I am a mom, I am a grandma, and most of all, I'm the daughter of the Most High God, and I absolutely love this business. First, I want to congratulate Charity for being in this business and for your success. And like Anya said, yes, congratulations, because the majority of us are women here, not too many men. And for you to take in the determination to do that, to do this business, to provide a better future for your family, amazing. So, and also, I want, as people were asking you questions, you mentioned how people go, how we used to go to go the traditional way, when your parents told you to go to college, get a good job, and then you eventually will get a good retirement. Well, that's not the case anymore. And you and I relate, because my background is in education. I actually work in a community college for 25 years in a higher education, and um, during the time that I was working there, I went back to school, and it took me years to get my degrees. I got two AA degrees. I got my bachelor's, and then 10 years later, I went and got my master's as a counselor. And I saw many graduates going to the same thing and finish their education and came out of school, and they couldn't find a job because they don't have the experience. So when I came across this business and I saw the potential that if you put in the time, and the results are incredible, because I saw people getting the results, I was amazed. So yes, and like Coach said, this business is so flexible. I was in my way. I'm on my way. I just got to the beach right now. I was hearing everybody talking while my husband was driving, and I'm over here at the beach, and I'm participating in this. So this is like so flexible, and all you need is your phone and your laptop. So, anyways, my question to you is: by the end of this year, what is your December 24? What is the biggest goal you want to accomplish in this business? Thank you, and congratulations again.
Right. Thank you so much for your encouragement, right, towards my success, right? I agree with you, Francisca. Right. Yeah, gone are the days for sure when we do the old school of success is no longer measured by how far, how many doctorates I have, how many like university I've gone to, right? I think I'm learning that success, it depends now with the impact that you are making in your life, right? As to how many families to start with you have helped, right? So my focus at the moment is to help as many families as I can. I want to try to educate them, right? Just to twist their thinking from the old way of doing things, like what you are highlighting, to say no. I've tried this formula and it didn't take me anywhere near where I wanted to be. So yeah, just to try them to say, why don't you try something new to check, and if you have to meet your dreams, right? So that is my main focus at the moment, to say by end of December, I think my target is to have helped a number of families to realize and reclaim back their time, because many people, I feel, they are stuck. Some people think it is the norm that they have to be going two jobs, right? Or 10-hour shifts, something like that. They think that is the normal thing, right? They are not looking at themselves outside that situation. Some people, I think, they are permanent. I mean, they think they have to live all their life in that situation. They're jumping from one job, rest 30 minutes, he goes to the next job, sleeps over, goes to bed around 1 a.m., then tries to wake up tomorrow for another job again. I mean, so my target is just to educate them, so that at least if they can see that there is a new way of doing things without hating your own body, right? That's my focus at the moment, and all this I learned it from the community. The focus for this community, for the business community, is more of helping other people achieve their dreams, right? That's the main target. So my wish is to assist as many families as I can. I'm looking at my target can be, I don't know at the moment, but I wish if I could just start by end of December, I should help at least 10 families in a way. That's my target, to say, please reclaim yourself, enjoy your life with your loved ones, because we miss them, right? People are busy staying more hours at work than with their families, than the people they love. That is the main tricky part with this life. And they are saying it's normal, but there's nothing normal there. It's just that they have not been exposed to the new way of doing things. I thank you, Francisca, for the question.
Wow, I love that, the way you put that. And that's so sweet of you. That's your focus, to get 10 families, to help 10 families. That's amazing. And you're going to, in Jesus' name, I proclaim it. You know, if what I feel is, if it's meant for someone, this business will come to them. You know, I feel that too. If our products are meant to go into someone's hands, it will be like, I don't push to the point where I feel like, oh my goodness, I'm scared. I need a sale. I need this, or join my business. No, the way I see it is, if it's meant for someone, they'll come. God works in mysterious ways. We're all here for a reason, right? Right, Meadow?
Yes.
Okay, so it's your turn. Introduce yourself for a moment because you're so new.
I'm Meadow. I don't know what else to say.
You just started the
I just
business
started the business like a week ago.
because you turned 18.
Yes, I turned 18.
Mhm.
I'm really new, and I honestly don't know too much. My mom's helping me a lot.
Uh-huh.
So, but my question is, um, when like what, if someone is like skeptical of the business, or like unsure about it, or what would you say to them? What advice would you give to them?
Right. Thank you for the question. The best maybe way, it is normal to be skeptical, right? That is a feeling, and it's actually natural to be skeptical. However, if we make that, I call it a mistake to think everything that you see is not real, right? Or it's fake. That is the biggest problem. Before you do some kind of research. So the biggest advice that I would try to give to such persons who are skeptical would be to do their research before they come into the business. They must give themselves time to observe. They must give themselves maybe a little time, right? Look from afar, but be checking, especially like following the pages of some of our community members here. Follow those people, look at their success, right? And then that can even inspire you, because I mean, if you observe only one person, you might think probably he's not real, he's getting his success from somewhere, right? So uh, my encouragement would be they should look at a different number of people that are in our community, follow them for a certain period, right? Connect with those people, ask for evidence of anything. Like I said, the easiest evidence that we show you is us paying taxes in every country that we are in, right? In the US, we'll show you our 1099 here to say this is the evidence that I'm doing my taxes, right? Which means whatever we're doing here, it's very legit, right? So that is that is my advice to anybody who feels is skeptical. And either way, I mean, the evidence that we see, there is a lot of evidence. Like, I also want, like, my children, like you see Georgia and their daughter. How can a mom, a real mom, right, bring a daughter to something that is not real, right? That's my wish to say. I'm also in that way to say, as long as my children get to a certain age, I want them absorbed into this, right? After they are done with whatever education path they are doing, I also invite them to follow this way of doing things. I think there is more success, and the success that we see here, it comes in a little space of time, right? You don't need to wait for 25 years like myself, right? I worked for 25 years, but still I'm not even halfway. I'm not even 10% of my dream, right? So I mean, there's a lot of evidence that someone can check to see that this is real and it's not fake, right? Even just by following the pages. I mean, I wasn't the same person, right? So how on earth can I be like changed at the moment? You can see even the pictures that I'm taking at this stage, they are more changed, right? So where am I getting those skills? I'm getting the skills from doing something, from a certain training that I'm getting from the business, right? From the business community. I get them from my colleagues in the business. My business partners teach me, right? So there's a lot of way to prove that this is not a scam. This is legit, right? So my advice, they just have to do their own research in whatever form they think of doing the research, right? They are free to do so. Check whether it's real or not. I think their skepticism will fade away with time. I thank you so much, Jenna. Thanks so much.
Thank you, Meadow. That was a good question. And thank you for that answer. So I'll finish up here with saying, is there anything else that you'd like to add? There's one thing that you'd like to add, just for viewers to inspire them. What would it be?
To everybody who is watching at the moment, my advice is please take note of the community that you see in front of you. Take note of our faces, take note of the names, and try to at least connect with maybe 2 or 3 of these, the group of people that you see, and then they'll guide you if ever you need more information as how you can start and see the other side of the world. They have a lot of information with them. They've seen a lot. They will help you one way or the other. And after all, you don't lose anything. The advice that they are giving you, you don't pay anything, you don't pay any or whatever. They'll guide you along the way to assist you. Their main focus is just to help you guys. So please feel free to contact the people that you see in front of you. Follow their pages, ask a lot of questions as much as you can, as long as you get the education and how they are getting the success. I think that is the way forward. I thank you, Coach.
Amen. Thank you so much. God bless you. And thank you for everyone here today. This was absolutely incredible. Thank you for giving your time. Thank you, Meta, for popping on here, everyone. And if anybody has any questions, if you want more information about the business, you can click on the link above or below. If you don't see a link, message us and we'll explain all about the business and how you too can earn an incredible income online. So thank you. We'll see you on the other side. Thank you again,
Bye.
Chip. That was
Thank you.
incredible.
Bye.